Hi, this is Shelley Sparks. I'm coming to you in the beginning of spring, and I'd like to talk to you about the things that we should all be doing in our garden when spring begins. First of all, I want to point out the unsightly weeds coming up through my decomposed granite, and so that's one thing that I've got to do. I've got to get into my garden and begin to weed. The second thing that I would recommend, and probably the most important thing that you can do in your garden, is to recheck your soil. So here I've got an area, well, most of my areas have been mulched because I live in Southern California and we need to conserve our water. But I've got to get in and check out my soil because I haven't checked it for a few years, and many times what happens is that the things that you add to your soil, either more soil or mulch, or just the decomposing leaves, can change the pH of the soil or the texture of the soil, so that you could add things that can make the soil healthier, such as if you're too acidic, you could add more. If you're too alkaline, you could add soil sulfur. If you don't have enough acid in your soil, you can add peat moss, and just adjust your soils so that it can be a healthy growing medium for all your plants. I noticed I have a very bad infestation of scale here on my bay laurel, and so I just sprayed this with neem oil because I have a lot of wildlife here. I'm a certified wildlife habitat. And I didn't want to do anything that would be detrimental to the birds and the bees. The other things that you might want to do, see, I have my wonderful flowering geraniums, is to cut back some of your plants. My wisteria is already getting out of control again. See, look at it's climbing up my tupidanthus. And it will eventually kill it if I don't beat it back. Also, my yellow butterfly iris are so exuberant; they're growing out of control. So they've got to get beaten back in the springtime. So all in all, just going through your garden and making a good assessment of it is a wonderful thing to do in the springtime. And if you'd like more information about landscape design, check out my website, www.harmonygardens.net. This is Shelley Sparks. Thanks for listening.